Welcome to the Narcissism Freedom Channel. This is more than just a place to learn. It's a sanctuary, a safe space to rebuild, rediscover, and reclaim your life after narcissistic abuse. Whether you're just waking up to the patterns of manipulation, or you've been on the healing path for years, this video is for you. Let's start with one truth that cannot be denied. Narcissistic abuse is real. It's not just emotional conflict. It's not just difficult relationships. It is a deeply damaging cycle of control, manipulation, gaslighting, and erosion of your self-worth, and it leaves behind wounds that often go unseen by others, but deeply felt by you. Today, you are choosing truth. You are choosing healing. You are choosing to no longer tolerate the lies, the guilt trips, the triangulation, the silent treatments, the love bombing followed by devaluation. You are choosing yourself. And that is where your power begins. Let's break the chains. Let's take back your life. To break free, you have to first understand what's been done to you. Narcissistic abuse is insidious. It can be overt, loud, aggressive, and obvious, or it can be covert, quiet, sneaky, and soul-crushing. But the damage is the same. Narcissists use a variety of tactics to control their victims: gaslighting, making you question your own reality or memory; projection, blaming you for things they themselves are doing; love bombing and devaluation, giving you affection and praise one moment, then tearing you down the next; triangulation, using others to manipulate you or provoke jealousy; silent treatment, withholding affection or communication to punish you. These are not random. These are patterns. These are calculated moves meant to confuse you, wear you down, and keep you under control. If you've asked yourself, am I crazy? Or maybe it's my fault, you're not alone. Narcissistic abuse thrives on self-doubt. That's how the abuser maintains power. But here's the truth. It was never your fault. And you're not crazy. You were manipulated. You were gaslight. You were emotionally targeted. And now you're waking up. So, how do you know if you've been abused by a narcissist? Here are some signs to look for. You constantly second-guess yourself. You feel like you're walking on eggshells. You're anxious around them, but can't explain why. You feel like nothing you do is ever good enough. You've lost your sense of identity. You used to be confident, joyful, and expressive, but now feel small and unsure. You feel isolated or cut off from your support system. You've tried to set boundaries, but they're ignored or punished. These are not coincidences. These are symptoms of being controlled, devalued, and psychologically manipulated. The goal of a narcissist is to dismantle your reality and replace it with their version, where they are always right and you are always wrong. But not anymore. Now that you can name the abuse, you can start breaking free from it. One of the most confusing aspects of narcissistic abuse is the trauma bond. A trauma bond is a powerful emotional attachment to an abuser that's formed through cycles of intermittent reinforcement: reward, punishment, reward again. It's why you keep going back. It's why you miss them even when they hurt you. It's why it feels like love, even though it's trauma. The trauma bond is what keeps you stuck. You rationalize the bad behavior. You replay the good moments. You tell yourself, maybe it wasn't that bad. But this is the addiction, the hook. To break the trauma bond, you have to stop seeing it as love. You have to see it for what it really is: manipulation masked as affection. Love doesn't punish you. Love doesn't humiliate you. Love doesn't disappear when you need it most. The truth is, the narcissist never loved the real you. They loved what you gave them: your energy, your empathy, your loyalty, your forgiveness, your light. But now it's time to turn that light back toward yourself. One of the most powerful tools in breaking free is no contact. No contact means cutting all ties, blocking them on all platforms, changing numbers if needed, avoiding places you know they'll be, and most importantly, refusing to engage, even if they bait you. It sounds extreme, but it's not. It's protection. It's peace. It's the boundary they'll never respect unless you enforce it with action. If no contact isn't possible, for example, if you share custody or work with a person, then go gray rock. Become as uninteresting and unemotional as possible. Give them nothing to react to. Keep communication brief. factual, and emotionless. No contact gives you space to heal. It's not about punishing them. It's about saving you. After narcissistic abuse, your sense of self can feel shattered. Who are you without their voice in your ear? What do you like? What do you believe? Rebuilding your identity is not about returning to who you were before. It's about becoming someone stronger, wiser, freer. Start small. Reclaim your voice. Say no when you mean no. Try new things. Journal your truth. Reconnect with passions you abandoned. Surround yourself with people who value the real you. You are not the broken version of yourself they convinced you to be. You are resilient. You are intuitive. You are worthy. The recovery process is not linear. Some days you'll feel empowered. Other days you'll grieve. Both are part of the healing. Be gentle with yourself. Many survivors of narcissistic abuse were conditioned in childhood to tolerate abuse. If you grew up in a household with a narcissistic parent, you may have learned to suppress your needs, people please, or equate love with pain. Now is the time to heal that inner child, to give them the safety and validation they never received. Sit with your younger self. Speak to them. Tell them they were never the problem. They were always worthy of love. They didn't deserve the yelling, the neglect, the gaslighting. They didn't deserve to be silenced. You can reparent yourself. You can learn to trust again. You can create the kind of inner world that feels safe, warm, and real. Boundaries are not punishments. They are necessary lines that protect your peace. Narcissists hate boundaries because they can't control you if you have them. But you're allowed to say, "No, I don't accept being spoken to like that. No, I won't be available for emotional manipulation. No, I don't owe you access to my life." Boundaries are a sign of self-respect. They tell the world, and yourself, that you matter. Start practicing small boundaries. Honor your time. Protect your space. Speak your truth, even when your voice shakes. Abuse teaches you to doubt yourself, to question your instincts, to silence your inner voice. But that voice is still there. It's waiting for you to listen. Trust is built slowly. Begin by honoring your gut feelings. You are not crazy. You are rising. Join communities that support your growth. Listen to voices that validate your pain and your power. Read, learn, grow. And remember, your story matters. Your voice matters. Your healing is revolutionary. Every time you choose truth over denial, boundaries over chaos, peace over pain, you are breaking the cycle for yourself and for the generations to come. You are more powerful than you've been led to believe. You are capable of profound healing. You are a survivor, and more than that, you are a warrior. Subscribe to Narcissism Freedom for weekly videos that uplift, educate, and empower survivors like you. We are in this together, rising, healing, and thriving. Your freedom starts now.